We obviously have a big test this week going into Florida. Florida coming off a big win against Utah. So it shows the improvement that they've made in the first year under Billy and what they got going on. They're doing a very good job. And anytime you go down to Florida, they're a very talented football team. And it'll be a great environment, hostile environment. SEC East game on the road, big challenge, and should be a lot of fun. So it shouldn't have any of that issue that I mentioned last week. Coming after the game, I felt like we were a little bit mundane, a little bit, playing without that intensity and strain that we need to. So we'll get those things fixed, and we'll make some good improvement as we need to going on the road, but we're excited about this challenge.
Any update on Chris and Jordan?
I wish I did, guys. I wish I did. I don't know, being a holiday today, and we don't have any. I don't have anything I could report. And again, I've always been transparent with you, and tried to be the best I can. Again, I've been advised there's things going on. There's layers to this that I've been advised I really can't comment on it. It's not that I'm trying to hide things from you. But again, the players have, their own rights and things of that nature with this situation. Yeah, we got banged up in that game. Ramon will be out for several weeks, for the extended future. Ramon will be out. And then, we'll have to see from there, where things go.
What do you think of Anthony Richardson?
Yeah, Anthony Richardson is one heck of a football player, very good player. I think that's pretty obvious. Just very talented. You could see much more comfortable in this offense with Coach Napier and what they're doing. He just very talented arm, could make all the throws, and then obviously hurt you with his feet. So.
What were your big takeaways watching that Florida Utah game?
Both teams are good football teams, and Florida is more physical. They to me their offensive line really played well, and you could see that improvement and the commitment to being a tough physical unit. They always have great guys on the perimeter and skilled players, and Anthony just a very good football player. That I guess you could just hit that on repeat when we get into the league, because they're going to say that pretty good, but that's the way it is. And then defensively, Florida, they have three of the four on the back end returning very good football players, guys with a lot of experience. Trey Dean, their free safety, has played. I can't believe he's still playing, but now he's only a fifth-year back, but he's a good player. I remember recruiting him out of high school, and just a very good player, very experienced, very solid, and got great length. So they have a good group back there, and their nickel has quite a bit of experience as well. So that group is very good and very talented.
Mark, how'd you feel about the rush discipline with your defensive front on Saturday? I know that's probably going to be really important against Richardson.
Yeah, very important against this week, but there were times when we weren't as disciplined as we need to be, in just taking. It's as simple as getting past the quarterback on certain things, taking sides instead of being able to escape and come back in on some certain pressures and things we need to get ironed out. And you're right, especially going into this week, because I think you saw that even last week, whether it was straight coverage, he pulled it down and just ran in for a touchdown that looked effortless, of 40-some yards, and then other times where they had great pressure on him and players all over him, and he still managed to escape. So that just tells you how strong he is and how good of a feel he has for it.
Mine when you brought him here, right?
Yes, absolutely.
You all talked about
Saturday night, how big those true freshmen were. Is there anything that you do differently to prepare them, knowing they've never been in an environment like Saturday?
You do. You have to address it. You have to talk about it. The nice thing is we've had times, even going down there when we, weren't very good, early on and played well, because there were some young guys that never been in that situation that really didn't give a crap. You know what I mean? And so there's a fine line there, with letting them be them, but also preparing, because as a team, you have to address that. It's a loud, hostile environment. Look at, I think it was them when they played here last year. There was some pre-snaps, and going down there, it's very loud and hostile environment, and so you have to prepare for it. Yes, you have to discuss it. You have to work on it, but with some of those guys, again, you talk about it. I don't think you beat a dead horse, because some of them are just they're who they are, and you love that. Just let them go play.
Mark, ever since this Florida game appeared on the schedule, a lot of people have been pointing to it as kind of a make or break. I know you will never acknowledge that, but how important is it?
Should I, with 10 games left after that? Or should I just pack it in after this one? I mean, what would you all do? Win or lose, it's one game. Yeah, I mean, in SEC, every SEC game is important. And again, you know this from covering it a long time. Well, tell me what game is less important than the other. I mean, it's it is. I acknowledge sometimes over the years when certain things come in here and the way things play out, and it's a big game, yeah. But this is the next one. We're going to have quite a few big games, and we always embrace that. You better embrace the challenges that are in front of you, and this is certainly one of them. But that you have to look at it. It's fun, for us. And again, I've mentioned this through the years, but getting on the plane with smaller group, focus on what we have to focus, and go on the road and take that challenge is something that we'll embrace.
And what is it like now for you to be able to put a team on the field in Gainesville that's confident that it's able to win? Not that some of them weren't, but obviously this rivalry has changed over the last 5 years. Well,
I mean, as I mentioned, through that time when everybody was bringing up and about all the streaks and all the different ones, I just worry about our team. As we get better, things change. It's never any one game, or what good would it be just to have one win and the program not get better? So for me, it's always just been about us and what I can control. And I can't control anything outside of here. So it's what are we doing to get the program better? What are we doing to recruit better, to physically get better, coach better, everything. And that's all. It's still that way. We have a long season. This is a game, and we need to go play well.